If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. One heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. Hold on. Foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna try us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Hey, yo. 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 Hey, yo.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
They fucking Diaz brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
We made it.
We're mirrored.
We're muted? We're not muted.
We're mirrored.
We're mirrored?
Mirrored.
We're not. Oh my goodness. How do I change this? It's already ruined. What's up, everybody? Let's see.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. It's backwards. It's Friday. My stream deck is not working. But we still got voice mod, everybody.
What time is it when the elephant sits on your computer, Phil?
Time to get a new computer. Why is everything backwards? It makes no sense. Let's see here. Nope. And they also changed StreamYards. Let's see. Edit.
It's not in this settings card?
I don't what
to the right.
Oh, this thing. Okay, here we go. Mirror applied.
Why was that
We're back.
on by default?
We're back. It's the default thing. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcoming. What's up? I have to click these sound effects now instead of pushing a cool button.
Yeah, the mouse click is ruining the illusion for me.
Yeah, but welcome to the show. We got a great show for you. Hectic week, hectic day, Brandon. Crazy. But we made it just in time. A little late. Thanks, Jake, for holding down the fort. Hyper Wizard raiding in here, supposedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, that's what he said. I held him to it. Welcome to the show. Lots to talk about and a little bit of promotion later on in the show. We're going to introduce you to a new chap. If he knows how to use StreamYards. He'll be on
Couldn't be easier.
on the show. Yeah, it's kind of easy. Let me see if I could put this over on this mini screen and see if this works. What's up?
What's up?
To everybody in the chat. Look, Shanny's already here.
What's up?
We got Cranberry Landers, Amanda B. Oh man, Amanda B. Amanda B supposed to be doing? Oh, that's tomorrow. Is doing a stream tomorrow about Groken, I think, on Eric the Guapo's channel. Unless it's two warring streams. I'm not up to date with the info, but go watch that. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to watch that. Bring back to the chat memories. Mugen1 is in the chat. Good to see you. Henry Bemis. Amy, what's up, Amy? Bats is here, dropping the sauce. It's not Bat Sauce anymore. Artist, writer formerly known as Bat Sauce. What is up?
Just easier to say this.
Bats, yeah. Citizen Ronan, our dude, posted some cool art just a little bit ago. I saw when I was scrubbing through X. Everybody check that out. Follow him. Hyper Wizard is here.
What's up?
Just launched his Kickstarter last night. And if I have this correct, it looked like it was over 3K already today.
Oh,
so that's the shout outs to Jake. Everybody check out his awesome new covers over on Kickstarter. Someone dropped a link to that. Maromi is in the chat. Good to see you, Maromi. Scrolling back up. Shanny with the 5 gifted Zaid memberships. Do we have a voice thing here? Oh, I do. Look at this. Hold on. See if I can find it. Wait for it.
Amazing.
Who got those?
Scroll up.
I'm scrolling up. Who
Over
got
here
those
you go.
memberships?
Gnome Ski, Alizmat, Dark Gift Comics, Lone Wolf, Jay Vasquez.
Hey, J-Bot.
Yeah, Jay.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for those, Shanny. And guys, you guys could go over to the membership tab, check out all the comic strips over there, some behind the scenes look at makings of these books. And thank you always. Shout out to Shanny. Let's see if I could play something here for you.
Someone's insane. Look out. Someone's insane.
I got my eye on you, nutcase.
Woo! I'm tired, Brandon.
You're tired?
Yeah, I'm tired.
You feel like Mr. Coffee?
I do. My shoulder hurts from trying to lift up 30 pounds. We could talk about that. It's a good anecdotal story. We'll get into that. Chad Townsend, our boy, is in the chat.
Yeah,
What's up,
it.
Chad? Great to see you, man. Hopefully everything's going on. We're going to see you soon. I'll see you soon, Chad. Okay?
You're next.
Now I lost all my sounds. Oh, wait. All right, should we tell some stories, Brandon? What's going on today? What's going on with trying to lift up people like Batman? Lots of stuff going on.
All right.
Oh,
Short story.
all right.
Angry Video Game Nerd and friends are at the arcade right now and tomorrow also. So
Angry, for those of you who
So
don't
the
know who
guy,
Angry
the
Video Game
internet
Nerd is.
personality, Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, whatever.
Well, it's not Doc.
They apparently know his name. He's at the arcade sitting on a sofa meeting people, and then Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob are there as well.
We had to go get that sofa.
Big turnout. Big turnout. Also, these guys couldn't be slower. Like, we limited to a little bit of behind the scenes
It's
here.
good, though.
We limited it to 50.
I think it's 60.
It's 50 person blocks, and 54 people got put into the red block, which was the first hour from, 5 to 6? And then it took them an hour and a half to finish red block. Yeah. And then green block is next.
There's not going to be any stopping, too. It's
It's
back-to-back
nonstop. Yeah,
line
there's
of
no
people.
time for breaks. We made 4 blocks. I made a 5th block color just in case they wanted to add to it.
Really?
But I don't think we're going to end up using that because I think this is going to go to like. They said that they are going to have to cut it off, and it's going to be pretty disappointing to a lot of people. So we'll see.
Yeah, they got the couch, the backdrop.
Yeah, they have the backdrop. They're selling like foam fingers. Well, it's a middle finger that has like a
it's
fake
like
power glove
Give 'em
on.
the bird. It's called the nerd glove. It's pretty cool.
And so they are there, and the people are really excited for it, which is crazy. There's people like pretty young going like, I never thought that an event like this would happen. We drove in from an hour, so it was super close by.
I recognized a guy we always see at C2E2 that
Right,
comes and buys our books. He's always like dressed as like a Mortal Kombat.
He's the
character.
guy that you could recognize by the color of his skin.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the one where it's like,
Oh, you
that's
don't
that
even because
dude.
he has a mask.
He had a
on.
mask on.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's that guy.
Or if he's wearing a Twisted Metal shirt, which he does sometimes.
Yeah.
But he like took a picture with him on the couch, had him sign something. I'm like, oh, dude, how'd you like that? He's like, man, it was surreal. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I was so nervous. He's like, I never get nervous about this stuff,
dude.
So nervous. He's like, I'll let you guys do your thing, and he just like walked away.
This guy,
It's
there's
awesome.
one guy in there. He is like sweating like Brendan Fraser in Bedazzled.
Yeah.
He's just pouring water off of his body. He's like glistening from how sweaty he is. Like that guy must be nervous.
That's what they're. Who's that guy? He used to call him the Sweaties, right?
Oh,
All of us nerds were the Sweaties
from Collider.
Yeah, R.I.P. Shout outs to the guy. He worked on Metalocalypse and he Space Ghost Coast to Coast. He passed.
Yeah, he
like
was.
10 years ago.
His passing was the downfall of Collider.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Collider. Are they even around anymore? Yeah, so that's cool. That's going on right now. I had to leave to set this up. That's why I was so late. And then the computer was.
I can't imagine a lot of people from the chat are coming out. But if you are coming out to do that event, you need to come early because those tickets are gone within like I think it was 5 o'clock is when it started.
Yeah,
they were all gone by 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking about like the 8 or 9 p.m. blocks are gone also. So get here early in the day, get your ticket.
Yeah, I went to
the ticket is free.
You sent me to Walgreens to get some stupid wall hooks.
Yeah.
So I got that, and then I also found these raspberry lemon Topo Chicos. Pretty good. So I bought a case of those with my own money. And then I went to get matcha when I got lunch as well. The matcha lady, I'm like, oh yeah, it's really busy. And she's like, oh, it's Friday. I'm like, oh, we got a guy coming out doing a signing. She's like, who? Like, it's YouTuber, Angry Video Gamer. And she's like, AVGN. Oh my God, I gotta go now.
Yeah.
So he's a cultural icon.
I feel
I'd
bad.
say.
Tom is watching the line right now, and I feel bad for him because it's a full-time job stopping the looky-loos.
Yeah,
and then
people just like,
the
can I play
smooth
those games
brains
over
that
there?
want to come in and just stand in a line. It's like, listen, buddy, you're not the first one to try and pull that line on me, okay?
I didn't know.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going
Just
on.
want to play some games.
That'll be going on tomorrow as well. So it's a 2-day thing. I guess same time, 4 to 9, over at the arcade. So that's big. We had to go get the couch out of storage.
That was easy. And it was for the best.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep.
Here we go. Jav in the chat. What's up, Jav? Says Collider was pretty much done after the Star Wars shill rant. Yeah, they had those trivia shows were pretty fun that they do.
Yeah.
Schmoes Knows or whatever. Lots of fallouts
pretty,
happening around those guys. What's up, Alan? Angela's here. What's up, Angela? Good to see you.
Amy says, wait, seriously. Yeah, if you do want to meet those guys, I know you're local. You're going to want to be here earlier. I mean, at least by 1, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday,
And then you
so
can leave
I
and
mean,
then come
maybe
back at
you're
5.
going to want to be there by open just because those tickets did go really quickly.
Yeah. So that's crazy. What should we jump into first, Brandon?
I don't know. You went with 30-pound lifting thing. So when we were at Heroes Con,
Yeah.
there was a guy in a Batman costume, and he, it's just a guy. I don't know if I told this story on the stream, but this is what Phil was referring to about the 30 pounds. This guy was just like talking to his buddy about like lifting some guy off the ground and like holding him in like a choke hold. And I remember from Arkham Asylum, I think,
Video game.
the Batman video game, Batman holding the warden upside down by the ankle with one arm, holding him over the side of the building off the roof. And I'm like, dude, Batman is jacked out of his mind in this game. But how much does that warden weigh? He's a big fat dude. He's got to be pushing mid 300s at least, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way anybody's doing that. Yeah, well, here's your visual evidence right here.
Yeah, let me pull this up here.
Like, there's no way anybody's doing this. And then, so that makes me think of this guy at Heroes Con, right? He's talking about this. And I'm like, oh, he probably thinks he's Batman from Arkham Asylum. He's all badass and stuff. I'm like, there's no way. And then, so I was talking with it to somebody else. Maybe it was with Doc or something. And I was like, dude, max 60 pounds. Like, and I go to the gym, like, but I'm not like huge, right? So I'm like, maybe 60 pounds you could do. So we're like, and it's like, yeah, I could hold up this much and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, let's go to the gym. We're going to test this out right now. So I went over there. He didn't come over there with me. And I'm like, I'm going to start low. I want to pick up this 35 pound, which is a normal weight that I use to exercise.
Yeah.
Pick up this 35, hold it out like this, like if I was holding the guy up by his neck or by the ankle or whatever, right? Not even half a second. Couldn't even hold it out there. It was like 35 pounds. And I was like, didn't even try anything else, left the gym, went back over to the office. And I was like, dude, couldn't even do 35 pounds. So we were talking. He's like, no, I got it. Like, dude, there's no way. Absolutely not. And there just happened to be a 35-pound weight here in the office.
Yeah.
Tried it. He couldn't do it. Fully humbled. And now it's this giant thing here. And he's like spreading it out at people at like the maitre d' at some restaurant that's like, no, I could do it. His girlfriend being like, I got 20 pounds. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have this.
It's now it seems like our boss is doing exercises purposefully so he could get over 30 pounds.
Right. But it's, it's something to work forward to.
It's also impractical, and you're probably going to hurt yourself training for this, and you're never going to need to utilize this at all.
It's look, you got to at least be able to do 50 pounds each arm for when you have to pick up that 100-pound person. Where's Rachel?
There is a good comment here. Yeah, this is Batman has a metal rod in his sleeve that is reinforcing
is it attached to the other side of his body?
It's like those guys who balance those Indian guys who have that cane and then they lift their feet up. There's a metal rod. Okay.
Yeah. One-handed.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, this is Doc talking about how like it's hurting his elbow and stuff and it's all right here. And I'm like, no, man, for me, it's shoulder and then it goes across my back and then it goes down my left side, like the core area of my left side. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bats.
Yeah. I'm sure this guy Bats is bench pressing Scion TCs.
Yeah. No, I this week moving games like in the morning. Like yesterday, we took a bunch of games to this Godzilla convention, and just regularly moving games. My shoulder has been hurting in the morning.
We're training incorrectly. Is what's
but
happening.
I'm like, why is I move games every day, so. I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. Why is my shoulder hurting? It's because I did these stupid lifts last week. Same thing with this morning when I was moving stuff. That lifting up that couch or whatever. I'm like, God, my shoulder hurts. Sofa? It's because of that. But yesterday when I went to the gym, it was fine. Well, I actually did legs yesterday because my shoulder was hurting. So thanks,
that's
Batman.
You need to do more roids.
That is, that's true. Always more roids. Georgina Floyd, speaking of roids, what's up, Georgina Floyd? Good to see you. Well Red is in the chat. Look at this. We have a dark gift thanking Shani for the gifted membership.
Oh, yeah. Shani picked that up for you.
Go check over that membership tab, Dark Gift. Read some books.
Yeah, so moral of the story is you will be surprised at how little weight you could lift with a straight arm, just straight out like that.
Yeah. You can't do it. All right.
Right. Yeah.
You won't be able to lift 35 pounds. All right. And also Shane with the membership says that 27
I feel
months.
like she just did that last week.
Heck. Yeah. When do you get those? Every month? Or do they stack?
Or they stack, right? Yeah.
Maybe they stack. Who knows? I don't know how it works. So that's our little
Yeah, I mean, we're not all Johnny Carson.
You mean Johnny Quest?
No, Johnny Carson was able to lift a Buick Skylark over his head while playing the what is this
accordion?
Thing called? The accordion, yeah.
That's impressive. Yeah, RIP. Lots of news this week. Lots of progress. People showing off some of their prized possessions. Did you see this, Brandon? Let me see if I could find it here.
This better not be another stupid chowder.
No, there's no chowder on this. Here it is. Shout outs to the artist formerly known as Narwhal. Per Berg showing off his, he says right here, most cherished possession, Brandon. Per's most cherished possession, which is the cookies and bean shell bean.
Yes. It looks delicious.
It does look delicious. You didn't see this posted at all?
No, I didn't see it. Did he tag me in it?
I don't think he didn't even tag me. So I missed it. But you guys could get your own shell bean on the Zaid Comics site. We just shipped out the winners from last week's giveaway, and someone ordered a silver shell bean, so we shipped that out today. So shout outs to everybody that has a bean already. Sure. But yeah, if we go back to this.
Yeah, dude, that looks like vanilla bean ice cream formed into a shell bean mold.
Well, let's see what people say. You got I can't see this. What is this?
We have no internet connection. Even though we're currently streaming. Describe it for us in the chat.
I can't see any of these. I'm going to have to refresh this page here and see what this happens. All right, we got the bean. There we go. Look, people, I didn't even see these. People,
he got the hammered silver bean experimental prototype.
Yep. I didn't even know that. Shout outs to Bats.
Yep.
Kick ass. We got double bean power from Admiral Wackass.
Yes.
These are like the challenge coins. You know, you go to a bar, you put up your bean, see if someone pulls out theirs. But this
somebody whips out their bean at the bar, you know they mean business.
That's right. Citizen Ronan says, wait, this coloring is giving me an idea. We need shell bean soap on a rope.
I did see that.
Shell bean soap on a rope. That is the cooked cream bean. You're right, Amanda.
Yeah.
And but Amanda was also uncomfortable. Why would you want to wash with this shell bean?
Yeah, sure.
See, it would be part of the Shell Bean brand lifestyle products. I bet women would love to wash with the Shell Bean.
It could be good. And it's a woman's product, so you could upcharge them.
Yeah. They'll pay for anything.
Yeah. Did you see we have a super chat?
Super chat from
Nail
Nail Bunny, $2. I propose a competitive shell. Oh my God. Shell bean.
Got him.
Well, do we have the mini ones here, Brandon? Are there any minis?
No. They went to a convention, and I think
we do have mini ones, and that could be like that Bean Boozled game.
Yeah, or you
or
flick 'em.
Yeah, or like a paper football. You know, when you're in high school, you could flick the beans into the goal.
We could do like a beans in a barrel.
Yes.
And we sell a barrel of beans.
But the barrel's, is it the barrel?
Yeah, the barrel.
The barrel.
See, longtime Zaid Comics fans will remember the barrel.
Barrel.
Shell bean is kind of overshadowed, taken the front seat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, first violin, first chair from the barrel. But there was a time where the simple barrel was what everybody desired to have.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, huh?
Yeah.
You know, really takes me back. Thank you for the super chat.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
The bonk.
Forgot about that.
Shouts to the bonk. Some bonks in the chat. Yeah, so that's some bean news. Beans are out. They're going out right now. You could still buy the big bean, which if we got the big bean right here. Look at this.
There he is.
Yeah. Shout outs to the big bean. You can get that on the website as well. If anybody wants a big bean, I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, there's some people out there that
the
like
big bean. It's great.
it is great.
You know what you could do with it is you put it out in front of your house and you hide your keys in it, and you know it's like a safety thing.
That's true. That's true. It's a good idea. All right, that's the bean news.
Yep.
But Brandon,
Yep.
people. I mean, Zaid Comics is always growing. People are catching wind of these characters, Brandon.
Which characters?
The Zaid Comics characters.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
we got another
The Shell
super
Bean.
chat. Before we move off the bean topic, Michael Rushbrook for $4.99 says, I love my Shell Bean. It's like Shelby is with me all the time. Sentimental.
It's going to live on forever.
If I had a soundboard, I would do the, aw. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Michael Rushbrook. Everybody make sure you're following Michael. Kick-ass artist. That'd be awesome. Yes, so, you know, we've been doing Magic Cop, the Lost Pages for a while now. Lost Pages 3, available on the site. We did Psycho Slumber. I would say Crimstone, one of our more popular characters. And this was brought to my attention by one Joe M. Sontag.
You missed a super chat.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh,
From
back
the
to
top
back.
chatter holding the #1 spot in the chat right now, Hyper Wizard.
Jake!
How do we get a Shell Bean variant cover? Well, there's this 6-page short story I did one time that needs to be colored.
Oh my God.
That would probably have a good Shell Bean variant cover.
I know you've never heard of comic books before, Brandon, but have you heard this guy, Scotty Young? You ever heard of Scotty Young?
No.
Scotty Young's I think he's from Chicago too. He used to live in Illinois. Scotty Young does a very American chibi style art, I would say.
Okay.
And he does a lot of Marvel variant covers.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, he did a funny Dark Tower cover. That is very
funny.
Chibi.
Very
But
funny.
here's so you'd have like your regular Dark Tower cover drawn by David Finch or Jay Lee or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get the Scotty Young cover,
Right.
which is like young Roland. He's like a little kid.
Right.
So we could do like a Magic Cop Shell Bean variant where it's, you know, he's dressed up like Magic Cop. He's got the wand. We could do something like that.
It could.
We could. I don't want to, you know, agitate Shelby more than I have to. But it's up in the air. I appreciate the idea. Maybe we'll do a poll to gauge Shelby variant popularity.
You called?
Shani, this is new. Gifting 10 Zaid Comics memberships.
Yeah, scroll.
Can't
down.
even get to this news. Thank you so much, guys.
Impossible.
Insane
Amanda
tonight.
B. Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Jake Blues. Oh, dude, Jake Blues.
Oh, Chicago brother.
Yeah,
Jake
hell
Blues.
yeah, man. Evil One, Cider Hype,
Yo,
Death
Evil
Metal
One.
Hero, A Guy in His Room, Cyborg Valkyrie,
Cy.
Unhinged, Rat Poor.
I know everybody except for Rat Poor, I think. Thank
Rat
you so
Poor.
much. And well, I know Jake Blues
Yeah,
because
Jake Blues. Well, I
obviously-
know his brother Elwood.
Yeah, he's a Joliet boy.
Yeah.
The prison.
Not a
that
mission
is.
from God.
Shout outs to Shani. Thank you so much. You get this. No. I didn't see a super chat. All right, is that it? Let's see.
Snooper. Chat.
Snarticon says Christmas product idea shelb on a shelf.
Shelf on a shelf.
That's
We have the silver bean, which makes a great Christmas ornament. All I did on mine was heat up a paper clip with a lighter or your gas stove.
Okay.
And then just gently insert it into the top of the shell bean's head.
Yeah.
And then bend it over like a hook.
What about Beanie Babies?
We could hook up. Ty
Beanie
Warner
Babes?
is right over here, the company that makes Beanie Babies. They're
Sure.
located just down the street.
Yep.
So he could go in there and do a little cross promo proposal.
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right. I was building up to this reveal thing, but Lost Pages, people heard of it, I guess. People like Crimstone.
Right.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is Joe Sontag put on his show yesterday. He found this website called Where Avenue.
Where
Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell
Not a great shirt.
J
Not a
Hyper
great
Wizards would love this place because they do all over shirts.
Yeah, that Wolverine one, despite that not being my favorite cover, it's still pretty cool because it's all over.
All over. Yeah. And they rip out off Marvel and do
Right.
Carnage USA, which is a good book. Everybody read Carnage USA.
Yeah. There's a poster of that in my office at home.
Well, yeah, it's my poster.
Well,
I have a poster of that in Brandon's office at home. But if you go over here, you go to search.
And you can't.
And you
So
can't
that's what they do
search.
is you can't search so that you can't tell if they're breaking
Wait a
copyright.
second. What's going on here? Hold on. I have to pop this out to search.
Yeah, drag it over. And the screen might be too small.
First, I got to find out which area. All right, we'll search over here.
Yeah, there's the search bar.
All right. We pop this up now.
Mm-hmm.
Make this a little small so you guys can see. All right, we'll search over here. It's like, oh, what should we search? I want to search famous Zaid Comics character Crimstone.
As you would.
As one would. I like Crimstone. I want a Crimstone t-shirt.
Crimstone.
And you hit enter.
And then you have to do this.
And it's verifying that you're a human. And look at this.
Really?
Not only Crimstone, Tiger Blue, Crimstone, and Reaper Destroyer t-shirt. All over print. You could buy it right now from
Really?
this site. I have my best on the case here. We've looked at the fine print. Their designers are from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. Well,
printed in the U.S.
Technically not, but okay.
Right. So,
Let's see the hoodie.
Asia, is there a hoodie? It doesn't change image. Oh. See, it's not even a good website. It doesn't
Yeah,
even
what is this
show you
shit?
what the hoodie would look like. That's not that. So you could have it on front or back of the shirt. They have another Reaper Destroyer shirt as well. Take this, pop it up here. They
There it
have
is.
the Reaper Destroyer DC Comics shirt.
Ah, yes.
See if I'll blow this guy's up for you. The DC, and this is illustrated by the one and only Dan Dahl. Shout out to Dan, getting some exposure out in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So we had our best on the case. We figured out that this is a Squarespace site. And if we know anything about Squarespace, is they'll take
Oh yeah, they will.
Stuff off your store
Absolutely.
if there's a threat from a company. So hopefully this weekend or next week, we'll put in some reports on these guys. And then if you guys want, I'm going to hit up Joe and Fowler, because I know Fowler, he saw this and he's like, I want that shirt. So we're going to see. We could definitely make this if Joe and Matt want that to happen. Could cut them in on it.
Right. Yeah,
And
totally could do this.
if you guys think this is a cool shirt, shout outs to Ricardo, Jamie, who did this amazing art for a poster pinup that we turned into a trading card. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the chat have this kick-ass foil trading card already.
Yeah. Citizen Ronan brings up a good point. Why not search the shell bean?
It's not going to be a shell bean. It's your art.
It's that or the card art.
Yeah.
It's a screen cap from when Shelby keeps showing it off on the stream.
Bean.
No,
Nothing.
Not
No
yet.
shell bean. Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out for us. I know it even says Tiger with the Y. These people know these characters. I mean, these are now worldwide characters, I guess.
Yeah, that's insane.
But if you guys dig the design, we could totally do that through Printful. Put them up on our sites.
Yeah, easily.
And it is a beautiful piece. Shouts to Ray. This is why we hired him to do the Lost Pages 3. It's because of this. It's the first time he drew Krim. But that is wild.
Chad says that's scary.
It's scary. Yeah, I guess so.
No.
I mean, they're going to do, I mean, it happens all the time. Literally, they have Marvel covers on shirts on this website.
Yeah, but who the hell cares about that?
Well, they're just going to sell them until they get a cease and desist.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't affect me. It only hurts when it affects me.
Oh, yeah. That's what we don't like. So that was wild. I just learned about that yesterday. Schemes and scams is what we call it, right?
That's what they were talking about the whole time. We didn't know.
This is what
I had
Edwin
no
was
idea.
talking about. I always wondered what he was talking about.
Shani says these scams are common.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't care in those other countries about copyright.
No, not at all.
Are they fine quality? Yeah, I'm sure they are. Everybody knows that when it's fine something like fine Mexican food, the food is trash.
Yeah.
Fine Chinese cuisine, the food is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're fine quality.
Fine quality shirts. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have those down soon.
All right. Guest on the show has not read this message.
All right, that's fine. There's still a lot to talk about since we were late.
Make sure that my message to him
Went
previously was correct. It was correct.
So if you got, let's see how many people are watching here. Oh, we almost got 50 people watching. Thank you. We're streaming on Rumble, YouTube, and X. Shout outs. If you guys are watching this, give us a little hello if you guys haven't been chatting. I guess we could talk comic news. So we are gearing up to launch the Western. A lot to announce on that. And we're planning on doing the first issue 0 book on our website for you guys exclusively that are already on there, that are fans of us, that read our stuff. Head on over to zadecomics.com. I actually have that opened. I added a little header on the site that you guys can see here. Right when you go to Zade Comics, it gives you like a little blurb, some new colored art, a little sneak peek of that for the coming soon. And you guys could sign up right there. I just threw this together because we're going to try to host it on our site. It's going to be issue 0. It's going to be a printed floppy, printed by Zade Comics. We could put that in the book, Brennan. So the idea,
that's going to be crazy.
Is not even printed in the U.S.
Right.
Printed by Zade Comics.
By Zade Comics.
That's going to be insane. So if you guys haven't been watching
0
the last couple
Vietnamese
weeks,
people involved.
yeah, no
in this
Vietnam,
comic.
no Vietnamese. All right. This is going to be a new ongoing series. at Zade Comics, and we had some breakthroughs with a printer that we have, and we're able to print floppy. So if you guys didn't watch the Hardline, then you would not have seen this. And I could show you guys. I have a copy of it. Now, this isn't the newest.
Wait, but Jake Blue says Magic Cop is my favorite.
Shout outs to Jake Blues. Yes. I appreciate that. Brandon's working on Magic Cop right now. And if this goes well, if we're able to print our own books, we'll be getting Magic Cop out even faster.
Right. It'll be mailed to you by page.
Exactly.
Every page.
So
mailed.
Here is a proof prototype print of the Western, issue 0. I'm covering up the logo here.
There it is. It has an S in it, everyone.
You don't know if that's an S. It might be a backwards 5. Kick-ass cover. And the cool thing, we talked a little bit about this on Monday, we could have the cover stock different than the interior paper stock. Here is the back. Well, this is a placeholder back cover as well. So the cover is going to be colored. The interiors are going to be black and white. And we're just going to have to do a bunch of tests just to get the ink curing correct and paper tests. Brandon's going to order some new kinds of paper. We're talking about trying out newsprint as well. But the contrast between the black and white just looks super cool on here. And this is going to, if this works out, kind of like a new format for us. So I'm
excited about this.
We already have issue 0. Issue 1 is fully drawn. Issue 2 is being drawn right now. So we're about 13 pages into issue 2. Issue 3, I'm going to show the logo.
You almost showed the logo there.
Issue 3 is fully written. So I believe this is going to allow us to get story out quicker to you guys because we already have a head start on it. And it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be very affordable as well, since it's a single issue at a time. If you guys just want the book, it's going to be an awesome base entry level on the site or the campaign. I don't know what specifically we're going to call it right now. But Shani's actually helping us a lot on the website.
Zoomed in and read the title right there.
I'm going to flip this around.
Careful.
Shani's helping us a bunch with the site, so shout outs to her. Says she's able to do like a funding bar, which is really cool because Squarespace doesn't have any crowdfunding plugins.
Right.
So she's doing a lot by hand, which is amazing, freaking awesome. So I can't wait to see how that looks in a couple months when we get it up and running. Right now, working on a trailer to reveal the title of the series, and I want to have that done next week. So next Friday, we should have a cool teaser trailer with some original music, original voice acting as well, which sounds awesome, which you haven't heard that yet. It sounds really cool. But that's what we're doing. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be sweet.
Michael Rushbrook says, will there be more Magic Cop 1? I really enjoyed 2. I think what we're going to be able to do with this is, because we're also running low on 2.
Right. Rushbrook picked up 2 at the con.
Because we're out of 1, even 1 reprints. They're all gone. So I think this will be able to facilitate us splitting Magic Cop from its 4 chapters into 4 floppies and being able to ship those out like that. So that'll be a new format for the Magic Cop to be sold as well. So if you like having your hands on those, kind of like there's 8 issues of those already.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of cool interior covers we could use for those.
Right. They're already done.
Or we could do a Shell Bean variant, Yeah.
There's also this 6-page short story that I did.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be included. Maybe that'll be its own floppy.
Yeah.
What's up, Camel? Good to see you. Magic Cowboy. Yeah, basically. So super excited about that. People that want to kind of jump in on like a bigger tier and help out more with a campaign like this, we're going to have some extras. So I want to get Hal Comics, who's in the chat right now, on a t-shirt design for this issue 0 launch. I'm talked to an awesome artist about doing a playing card that will add to like a big package, as they call it. Do they say big package?
Yeah, some people say big package.
Yeah, like a big package that you guys could go in on. And what else? Shirt, card. Oh, and a cool wanted poster that we're going to be able to print on canvas. We got to do some tests on that too. But we've done stuff like that before. I want to do a badass wanted poster. Actually, Oliver already drew it, so that's going to be sweet. And this is going to really help us recoup the money on paying Oliver to do the art. This is going to be awesome.
Oliver close
Oh, also, for the first 100 backers, purchasers, first 100
package enjoyers,
you're going to get, I should have pulled this up too, the Heroes Con Jazz trading card. You didn't hear this, but you know the poster that we did for the stamp rally?
Right.
Jake edited it so
Jake Blues.
Yeah. Hyper Wizard, who colored it, split it up into 4 cards. So everybody, the first 100 backers on this campaign is going to get the Jazz card.
Oh.
And then when they back Fiendish, they'll get the Fiendish card.
I was thinking of it more of like an animation cell on a transparency, and you have to overlay them to make one card. It's 4 cards, and then they lay on top of each other to create the one image.
Not at all.
Well, this other card thing sounds stupid now.
No, it's split up. It's 4, and then you put them in your binder or whatever, and it'll make the print once you have all 4 cards. So get in early. All right.
I guess.
It'll be cool. I wish I had the image to pull up right now.
All right. Amanda B with a $2 super chat.
Out of breath. Amanda, thank you so much.
Soft touch or I riot. I don't know how we could do any crazy stuff like that because the printer is kind of just like a regular printer.
Dang it, Amanda. Yeah, I don't know if we could do that. I know you're a huge fan of soft touch, as are we.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Did you get Phenomenova 2 or Phenomenova 1? They were soft touches and floppies.
Yeah.
And it's very, I don't know, it seems different to me.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But if you haven't gotten that, check it out and see if you like the soft touch on the
I
floppy.
wonder.
That's the only floppy I think I've felt with that.
I wonder if that's because the paper has the soft touch applied to it before it gets printed. And then ours is like a coating on the page after it gets printed.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. But Amanda, be sure, be aware that when we collect this, it'll of course have soft touch. Because this is, I think the first volume is going to be 4 or 5 issues. And once we're done with that, we might even just go to 4 and then collect the 5th one in there as a trade, and we're going to do a campaign for that. We might also throw this up on Kickstarter or Indiegogo after we do it on the site, because I want the cool stuff to be there for you guys on our site. But thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the soft touch.
Asking for a soft touch shell bean.
That would be amazing. That'd be so good. Thank you for the super chat. Here's a bonk for you.
Just coating.
People not liking the soft touch?
Soft touch, man.
They're like the people that don't like the feel of styrofoam. You know, you ever hear those? Are like,
yeah,
I
there's some
can't
people
touch
like,
styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome announcement. What else we got here? Did you hear back from our guest?
No.
It is 7:30. I'd say just, oh no, he's here. Look, he's right in the background.
There he is. It didn't go bleep.
Yeah,
like it usually does. That's weird.
All right, that's a perfect time.
I wonder how long he's been there.
Yeah, well, we'll hear from him. I'm sorry, I don't have all the bells and whistles. I can play a song though. I don't think. Wait, do I have it here? Why is this so small?
Get bigulated.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is perfect. All right, guys. Introducing to you to our new pal who we met at Heroes Con down in Charlotte. He was boothing right next to us.
Yeah.
And we're both from Chicago. We're all from Chicago here.
So speak the same language.
Not in the studio, but he's calling via satellite location somewhere in the heart of Chicago. Hopefully he's safe. Here he is, Charlie Cronin. What's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Long time no see.
Yeah, exactly.
2 weeks.
How's everything? Did you get home safe?
Yeah, I had a huge, heavy duffel bag that I had a little bit of trouble with weight-wise, but otherwise, besides that, it was pretty easy. Not too bad. Not like a 17-hour drive back.
Oh yeah. Well, I was asleep for most of it, so it didn't bother me none.
Yeah, lucky this
That was
guy.
Brandon's fault, or Brandon had to deal with all the driving.
What time did you guys end up leaving?
I think we left at
I don't even remember.
9 p.m.
Yeah,
because we went to go eat at the same place we went to eat every day with some of the guys, and then we just hit the road right after that.
That's the way to do it.
You already have some. I apologize for the females in our chat, Charlie. You already have some females hitting on you from the chat. Shout outs to Shani.
What's up, ladies?
Yeah, they get a little uppity in our chat sometimes. But Charlie, we met you for the first time at HeroesCon. You were booth right next to us, as we said. And you have a Kickstarter that's, I believe, live right now, right?
Yeah, it's
5 days left.
Got about, I think, 5 days left. So it's kind of coming in right at the end.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a look at that. Henry's dropping the link in the chat. Thank you. And it's also in the description. You guys could check it out. I actually have a copy of the book here. I brought it in today. But let's talk about you before we get into the book. You making comics, being an artist. How did you get into that? And how did you get to HeroesCon? I mean, that's a pretty awesome show. Is that your first time tabling there?
That this year was my second year, and
nice.
So so I've been doing comics for a while. I was doing I really kind of jump started during the pandemic when everything's stopped. So
yeah.
I kind of never really got out of drawing, but I started taking that dream of doing comics a little bit more seriously, and because everything was halted, I was might as well try going to art school. And so I got in and I went to SCAD down in SCAD. And so that was a 2-year program. And
I know a lot of people that went there, actually.
Yeah, the draw to go, or the HeroesCon is a big convention for Savannah. There's a lot of it's a big booth, and a lot of the students go back there just because it's a couple-hour drive, so it's not that bad. But yeah, so I finished that up in 2020, summer 2023, and then since then I've been doing a lot of freelance work for Tops, True Fiction, Comics Experience, just all sorts of kind of smaller tier publishers. Couple smaller video game companies, and then just doing up my own freelance or my own indie projects.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
The crazy thing too is, I guess this happened when I was away from the table, but a guy was looking at you, had a bunch of original art as well, and some guy just bought the whole book of original art, right?
Yeah, well, as you guys know, we were kind of slammed in the corner, or marooned out there, and so it was kind of slow for most of the show, but then this one godsend came out, and he's we're chit-chatting, and he's I'm gonna buy the whole thing, and I'm dude, 100%.
Yeah,
it's less weight for me, it's more money out of your pocket, that's all good for me.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Very awesome. And that convention's also you have the big comic stars that are there. And I remember Nick Dragotta came over to your table, and you guys were chatting as well, which he's doing Absolute Batman right now. He did East of West back in the day. So that was cool to see you guys talking, because I guess you talked before, the night before at the bar.
Yeah, flashback probably 4 years or so when I was kind of starting out at SCAD. He I missed a sign up to. He was doing a big speech, kind of a big comics weekend where a couple artists come in and review a bunch of work, and so he was doing some speech and portfolio reviews, and I didn't have time to sign up, and so I ended up just like waiting outside if he had a free moment. And I asked him, and he spent like an extra like 10 minutes with me, which was super cool. And then we reconnected at the bar, like we were waiting at the bar together, and I was like, oh my god, Nick Dragato, like the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, everything he's done, I've been loving. I know we were talking about a little bit like his absolute Batman stuff, and East of West, like both of them are so cool, and his art is incredible. So it was awesome kind of having that reconnection with him.
Yeah, that's cool. I recognized him, but I'm like, who is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I just saw him. He was on the Ink Pulp podcast with Sean Crystal like 2 weeks before that. And I'm like, oh shit, that was Nick. Yeah, that's awesome. He's buddies with my buddy Nick Patera. And yeah, it was really cool to see that interaction. But talk about your book, The Plumber.
Yeah.
Now, is this based on a true story?
I loosely, I'd say maybe. Hopefully not. It's pretty gross. But so, like I was saying, I was at school during the pandemic, and so like for a project, I had to come up. We had like some assignment that was like you had to do some sort of transformation was like the theme of the story, and so I did a 10-page book on the pee-pee poo-poo monster, who's the villain in The Plumber.
Yes.
I got a bunch of laughs, and it was just like a stupid phrase that I would say, like instead of I'm going to the bathroom, I'm like I'm gonna go take a Mr. Pee-pee or the pee-pee monster. But anyways, then I decided to write a whole story about it, and so that comes The Plumber. And so Danny Dookie is the main character. He's the plumber, and after 6 months of the pee-pee poo-poo monster attacking New York City, he's like there's sickness spread, like the government can't do anything, the military can't stand up to him. So Danny Dookie is like, to hell with this. I gotta pick up my plunger, and becomes kind of like the Punisher or like Rambo, and it's the pee-pee poo-poo monster.
Amazing.
Yeah, and so it's a 48 page issue, and it's like the origin story and the first fight, and then it kind of just sets up the world. So I'm hoping to do like somewhere between like 4 and 5 more issues to kind of round out this arc and get the graphic novel together.
That's cool. Is this your first time doing a crowdfunding campaign?
Yeah, it's definitely been, I did a lot of research kind of going into it, just watching YouTube videos and talking to friends that have done it in the past. And I think, like, as you guys know, it is way more than you'd expect it to be. Like, it's a good amount of work. Just responding to random people and making new trailers to keep up with social media and posting all the time and everything. But I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's totally new muscles you have to work out other than just writing or drawing.
Yeah, it's easy to like hide away in your cave and crank out some stories and color and draw all day, but then when you have to get out and promote it and everything, it's like stretching, like you said, some new muscles.
Yeah, have you done a lot of like online promotional streams, like something like this before?
This is actually the first one.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you guys.
You got him.
But I mean, I've done a lot. I've gone all over Chicago, New York, San Francisco, just giving like kind of those teaser issues that I gave you. That's like the first half of it.
Yeah.
First couple pages, and then like little QR code scanners or everything. So I've been doing a lot of like in-person guerrilla marketing all over the place. Just any new city I go to in the last like month or so.
That's awesome. Yes, you wrote and illustrated this, right?
Yeah. I think it might be smart to bring a couple more people onto the team to expedite the process a little bit. But
sure.
Yeah, so I had one of my friends did the flat colors for it, and then I went back and did the editing and the toning and rendering and stuff. So like doing it all. I mean, it's exactly how I want it to look, which is awesome. But it definitely takes a long time. But it's a lot of fun, and like I'm not complaining about it at all.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's very rewarding. Then when you get to like issue 5 and you have this big block of book, that's gonna be awesome too.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Like I was looking at your guys' book, what is it, Magic Cop 2,
Yeah.
4, and just being able to hold like 4 issues or 5 issues like that. That'd be a good feeling. And you guys have so many that I'm like, damn. You guys had a whole library set up like next to in your booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can get that big catalog going, that's like really, really a huge show at a convention.
Well, yeah, that helps Pete like kind of like bump up the demand too, because like we had Michael Rushbrook in the chat, and he's only read number 2 because we didn't have number 1. He's like, oh, I want number 1 now. Or if you could, if you had like book 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's more enticing for them to get all of those at once than just getting one of them. So yeah, it's all about that catalog thing. And then now like we just started dipping our toes back into conventions again, and it's working out. It's so cool. And like those convention weekends are like, I don't know, I don't really take vacations, so those are like my vacation weekends, and that's what I look forward to now. It's like, oh, the convention is so cool, and building that, I guess, outside fan base in different cities, and looking back at it, it's awesome. Just watching the growth of those. Have you done a lot of cons?
Yeah, I've been doing Heroes Con the last couple of years. I did one in South Carolina, like a kind of a smaller one.
Yeah.
I've done the Fan Expo Chicago, and then I've been going to like C2E2 New York. I'm having a little trouble. I just got a ticket for San Diego, but I'm hearing back, and it might be a fake. So that's
what?
So figuring that out right now. But yeah, hoping to kind of go there next month and get some networking in, meet some new editors and stuff, and show them my potty book.
Yeah, well, we are. I think we're on the waiting list for Fan Expo Chicago. So either way, we'll see you there, because we're just gonna go out there anyways, even if we don't get a table.
Right.
But
that show's a blast. I feel like it's the perfect size, and that they do have all the actors and everything like that. But the artist alley and like all the comic stuff is very like it's good vibes over there. It's a lot of energy.
Definitely. Yeah. How is like the Chicago scene? I know you and I talked about this a little bit while we're at the convention, but like, you're more in the city, right? Because we're about 20 minutes outside the city.
I'm about like 20 minutes north, so we're all just kind of surrounding. But like, I've spent a lot of time trying to like find drink and draws and everything. I go to like live drawing sessions all over the place, but haven't really found more of like a comic scene. Like I know all the like stores on all throughout the north side, downtown, everything have all been awesome. Like when I was doing my little marketing campaign, but I haven't met a ton of other like artists. So that's why I was like super pumped that we got stationed right next to each other, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know if there is like too much of a crazy scene. My girlfriend lives in New York, so there's a pretty big scene over there. I like to go to a lot of like drink and draws and everything, which is pretty fun. But yeah, I haven't really found that in Chicago yet.
I feel like the Chicago comic scene, like before we got into crowdfunding and before we really started like working with artists, I was always trying to find local artists to work with. And the scene was very like, I don't know, like closed off, like it was like a little club, and it was hard to get in. Yeah, very cliquey club in the city. They have their drink and draws and stuff, but I mean, like, what am I going to do there? I don't draw. So I was just trying to look for artists to work with. And yeah, it's. I mean, the city's so huge too, and
totally.
There's
you
no
don't
like
know where they're going to meet up or who's doing what, and there's not really a central kind of like art district or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was interesting. I told you about, I worked with Maria Lopez, and she was going to, there was I think it was the International Comic School or Chicago Comic School. And it was just like this very small class that she went to, and Jill Thompson was a teacher there. And after she graduated, we worked together on Lost Pages 1. And then now she does like a bunch of awesome covers for Marvel and stuff. She was actually at Heroes Con, but she was like the only like contact I had into that like drink and draw group. I mean, she was, she's a phenomenal artist. She was like the top at the time. And she's still kicking butt. But yeah, that was, other than that, it's kind of like very closed off. Like you have guys like Tim Seeley, who's writing everything. Ryan Brown, who's a local guy who's doing, he works with Charles Soule. They're doing this like little Devil's book at Image right now, but nothing really else. That's going on.
Like there's a couple big, like I know Alex Ross lives in one of the suburbs, and I know Tony Daniels did a lot of Batman and Teen Titans and Deathstroke and stuff.
Is he local? I didn't know Tony Daniels was
in
local.
Lake Forest, and I don't know where Alex Ross is, but I know he just had this big exhibit open in Libertyville that's got like tons of his paintings, all over the place. I've been looking to try and get over there.
He's awesome. He did a museum.
Yeah, in Elmhurst.
A couple years ago.
Art Museum had an exhibit on it.
Yeah, had like a bunch of busts and sculptures based on his work, and then a bunch of original art, which is really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. I got to talk to him for a couple times at his house, which was cool.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So shout outs to Alex Ross.
That's
super
sick.
dope.
Yeah, I've never met him because like anytime you go to a con, there's like the whole Alex Ross gallery going on, and then he's nowhere to be found.
He's not there.
He never goes to the
He doesn't go to any
conventions.
conventions because, I mean, he's used to go in the 90s and he's kind of like over them,
Yeah, totally.
So he has his art rep always goes. He was really cool. I had the opportunity to go to his house because he has a pinball machine that we were working on. My boss at the arcade, Doc, went and fixed his machine, so I got to hang out there and talk his ear off a bunch.
That's like a dream. That's so
It was insane.
I've
Really
seen
cool guy.
documentaries where he's got like all of his statues and everything. The models for his like Superman and Batman and everything.
Yeah, they're there. They're life size. They're awesome.
That's so cool.
So talk about this story here. We'll pull up the campaign as well. People, if you are just tuning in, we're talking to my boy Charlie. He is crowdfunding on Kickstarter. Sorry, already at 9K, which is awesome.
Yeah, I remember when we were at the show, you kept saying like, "Oh, I 23% funded" or something, and like every day it was like a little bit more, You're over 100% funded here now because you were looking for 6,500. Now you're almost at 10K.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Congrats, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I just opened it that like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, really?
So I was hoping that the show I would do a lot of like the marketing for it, and obviously it worked out a little bit. It's been a lot of fun, like seeing these numbers jump, and it was like, I think I was out on the 4th of July, and like my sister or somebody texted me and said like, "Oh, dude, like you're totally funded." And I'm like,
that's dope.
Oh, what a day.
So is that like word of mouth or online, like social media stuff? How do you think that you got this bad boy up there?
It has definitely been a lot of word of mouth. I have had a lot of friends helping out, and then also like reposting Instagram. I've been doing a lot of like the Facebook meta ads and everything, which I think has helped out a little bit. But I think we were talking at the show about how each crowdfunding platform kind of has its own social media that goes with it. Like I think you were saying that Indiegogo is more so Twitter, and then Kickstarter is more Facebook, and like whatever else is like, I don't know what else, but I think Facebook and Instagram have been the biggest for me. Like TikTok is not great, Twitter not great. Like so definitely a learning curve on getting it up there, but it's coming together.
We do have a question from the chat here. It's a super chat. Thank you, Nail Bunny, for $2. Have you looked into the Skibbity toilet market?
Skibbity toilet. I don't know what that is. But I'm feeling like I gotta check it out at least. Skibbity toilet market.
They're doing what is it? Michael Bay is going to be doing the Skibbity Toilet movie pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, it might boost your campaign. Let's say you're on issue number 2.
Yeah.
And for issue number 2, I feel like that's going to be a big thing for the plumber, right? They had a big issue.
Oh yeah, the number 2 issue.
Yeah, I know. I gotta do something with that. Like number 1 and number 2 are kind of big hitters.
We get a lot of this in the chat. The chat's idea group. A lot of idea men in the chat. I think maybe like a stretch goal, like some scratch and sniff cover.
Oh,
going on the number 2 issue.
That'd be horrible.
That would be a little egregious, but I think it's definitely worth a shot. I don't know who's making that, who's manufacturing those shitty scratches, but.
Well, thank you, Nail Bunny, for the super chat. If you don't know, anytime we get a super chat, we always like to give them a little thank you bonk. So here's one for you. There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, so people that are in the chat, you guys could back this right now. Link is in the description. Where could people follow you to check out more of your art and stay up to date for your future comics and stuff like that?
So the Kickstarter is live, and it's just the Plumber on Kickstarter. And then on Instagram is probably the place I'm most active, which is it's Charlie Cronin _art. And then my portfolio website is just charliecronin.com.
Sweet.
Pretty simple to find. And then I think my TikTok might be the same as the Instagram, just like the Charlie Cronin _art. But I'm pretty terrible at posting on that. So.
Now, are you dancing on there? What can we see from you on TikTok?
A lot of dances, thirst traps. No, it's me just drawing superheroes. I'm just pretty basic, nothing too crazy.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, and this is the site. This is the portfolio site. You could actually read a preview of the book over on the site, right?
Yeah, that's a little bit of an older copy. So some panels and pages got swapped out, but for the most part, that's generally. It works.
Awesome. Yeah, and then a bunch of other art on here as well. This panel's so cool. I also love this plumber gun.
Yeah, that gun is great.
Like a grapple gun, like a Batman. So
yeah,
has multi use. You can catch bad guys. You can swing from building to building.
Yeah, unclog a mean toilet.
Great.
Too.
Yeah, definitely do that.
I love the sound effect here, the plunge sound effect.
Oh yeah,
that's great, man. You're really rallying the women in the chat here.
What are they saying here?
Shani's, I love him.
There you go.
There was girls earlier asking to see or know if you had any cute pets.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, are you a pet guy there?
I am a pet guy, but I had a dog that just passed away a couple months ago. So,
oh man, F in the chat.
Yeah, they're really gonna love you now.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. All right, what else we got here?
So is this like, I don't know if Phil asked you this earlier. It's like, so your series on this character, how long are you going to carry out this series?
I'm hoping to. I've got other projects that I want to get to, and I don't want to get pigeonholed as the poop guy. So
sure.
I'm trying to get it going pretty quickly. I'm hoping in the next couple months to at least have another 2 issues done, because this one is 48, and I also swapped out a lot of pages, so it kind of took a little bit of time, and so I'm hoping to crank out a couple more 22, 24 page issues and be able to maybe have 2 more done at least in black and white, or 3 maybe by end of the year, and then from then on we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm kind of ready to move on to something else, just because it's as much fun as it is promoting potties and plungers and everything on your Instagrams and everything. I think I don't want to get stuck in that little category for too long.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
But that's cool, man. That tempo is crazy. By the end of the year, that's unheard of.
That's a big aspiration. So don't hold me to that. But like, we'll see. I've got the game plan down, and I'm hoping to at least get a couple issues down, and maybe see if I can pitch it somewhere and get it published like for real, not just on Kickstarter. And
Sure.
so we'll see.
Yeah. That's an interesting route. Like having creator-owned stuff, and then like looking for publishers as well. I mean, that's what going to cons is another. Networking there is a big thing. So it's awesome that you're going to cons. And I would say, try to look around for some other channels that do promotional streams like this. That would be it's a great avenue to reach into other audiences. And there's a big kind of comic book reader base on YouTube and Twitter. So those are definitely avenues. That's the avenues we took,
Yeah, you guys are saying a lot. Like streaming really kind of helped elevate that community as well as just audience with it all. So I gotta make that jump sooner or later.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you're in front of the camera to trick the audience into buying your book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, half of them are already in love with you. So that's
wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah, it works out. But it's also like you keep that familiarity, kind of that community. You have that direct connection to your readers as well. You can get feedback instantly that way, and they get to be kept up to date on your stuff, and you don't have to like put out newsletters all the time. You can just tell people what's going on.
I think definitely one thing that I would do differently next time with the campaign is maybe have part of the video and more of the communication be face to face, just because like it is just like words on a page or like cartoons and pictures, like it's not as personable as like something like this where you're really talking to everybody and just kind of being yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure. We do have another super chat. Shani with $10. That's insane. Thank you so much, Shani. She says, if you typecast yourself too much, you do get known for gags. And then she says, laugh emoji and a bunch of ducks in the chat as well. Thank you, Shani.
So the lore on that one is Shani is known for a hilarious prank where she flooded a guy's house with thousands of rubber ducks.
Yeah.
And now she's known as the duck woman.
And now she's the duck girl. Shout outs to Shani, and here's the ducks for you, Shani.
You are killing it on the quick draws for the bonks and the ducks and the everything.
Yeah, the stingers are important.
We do this much too often. Yeah, it's a weekly thing. We got some ducks in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Shani, for the super chat. Yeah, I excited to see you at Fan Expo. That's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. And maybe next time for issue 2 or whatever, we could have you out in the studio. You could hang out.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to come check out the arcade after. I saw you made some post, and I saw I was looking at the Instagram for it. It looks pretty sweet. So I definitely got to stop by and check it out.
Yeah, it's packed right now. It's insane over there because we have the Angry Video Game Nerd out doing the signing tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, and then it's crazy. Also, you should look into the con we just booked that we're going to.
Oh yeah, it's a 2-day con over here in McCook.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Is that the
Collectors Con?
Yeah, it's called Midwest Collectors Con.
Yeah.
And it's in like this big recreational center.
It's just like a big rec center, like soccer fields and stuff like that. But it's like a toy and collector's con.
Yeah.
However, as being some of the few artists there, you're basically capitalizing on the market, right? Because you're going to be one of the very few. So doing stuff like that is actually a good idea, when you're like out of your element.
What? When is that?
September.
Yeah,
Late September.
September 6th, I think. It's
early September.
Maybe the first weekend of September. I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up. I'll send you the info on Instagram. I'll have to follow you.
And is it? It's in Chicago.
Yeah, it's right over here by the arcade. It's like
nice
5-minute drive.
Yeah,
it's the 6th and 7th. So they're really cool guys that run that too.
All right, yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
We'll be seeing you more at conventions. It'll be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. We got
friend neighbors down the streets. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, and Janie's going to be in Chicago in November.
Oh my goodness, Janie!
Oh no,
that's not a good sign. Baz is in the chat. What's up, man? We're just taking a look at our buddy's book. You guys can go check it out. Link is in the description and in the chat. We're going to wrap it up here, though. Thank you guys for watching. Charlie, thank you for coming on. And,
guys, thank you so much for having me. It's good catching up, but thank you for helping me promote the book in the last couple of days. Yeah, hit us up if you need anything else. We have you back on whenever you come out to the arcade. We do this show every Friday. So if you're ever in the area and you want to swing on, we'll put you on the casting couch here. We got the couch. And we'll have you sign the Selma Hayek poster cutout. That's what we do when people come into town. But yeah, go follow Charlie. The link is in the description. And what's the website again for your portfolio? Just charliecronin.com. And then the Instagram is charliecronin_art.
Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. All right. I'm going to go see Superman tonight. And
it's awesome.
You saw it?
Yeah, it's so sick.
Awesome. Cool. I'm excited about that. I'm going to go see that. See. And then everybody have a great weekend. We'll catch you on Monday for another episode of The Hardline, and long weekend for us. But anything else before we leave?
I think that's it.
All right, everybody.
Yep.
Peace out. We're going to find a video. Here we go. This is a good one.
And after it's all said and done, you're going to be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is that you can run lickety-split. Because you can't run because you got some fat asses. And after it's done, we're going to have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Niggas Dexter and niggas Sister Didi. Oh boy, wonder what they're gonna get into today. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, Dexter's in the lab again. Making up anything he's imagining. There goes Didi, his sister. He always argues with her. She thinks she knows it all because she's older and she's bigger. Whatever Dexter wants, he just goes and creates. Robots, it doesn't matter the size or the shape. He's always doing crazy tests and making a mess. And if they don't come out correct, well, you know what happens next. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
Final question. There's one thing you could change about the industry. What would it be?
One thing I'd change about the industry.
Leading question.
It's just stop sticking your nose in what other people are doing and get on with your own work. Do you know what I mean? Just stick your nose out of people's business, and tell them what they should be fucking doing and not doing, and do your own shit. You should be, you've got to be creative. You should be getting on with your own deal,